Okay, today we're going to be focusing on learning how to solve equations. Whenever you're solving equations, our goal is to get the variable alone. And a key rule is whatever you do to one side, you must do to the other. I want you to think about this balance. Right now, if I place a couple pieces on the scale, this is perfectly in balance. If I choose to, I can add to both sides of the scale and keep it in balance. Or I can even subtract from both sides of the scale and keep it in balance. But if I choose, for instance, in this, to do something to one side and not to the other, we're not going to be balanced anymore. So we have to keep focusing and make sure we always do the same thing to both sides. In math, when we're solving equations, we are going to use inverse operations. And what that means is we are going to undo addition with subtraction. And likewise, we undo subtraction with addition. These are called inverse operations and they undo each other. Whenever we have multiplication, we want to undo multiplication with division. And likewise, we're going to undo division with multiplication. All right, let's work through an example. Okay, so you might typically see a problem like this. Negative 20 equals negative 3x plus 4, and you're going to be asked to solve for x. And when you're doing this, you want to follow the goals. Try to get x alone by doing the same thing to both sides. So I like you to try to draw a line down your equal sign so that you keep in mind when you do something to one side, you have to do it to the other. So when you're trying to get x alone here, think about this plus 4. The opposite of adding is subtracting, so we want to subtract 4 from both sides to start getting that alone. When you think about what's left over, when you have on the left negative 20 minus 4, it's going to leave you with negative 24. And here on the right side, you just have a negative 3x. If we have negative 24 equals negative 3x, to get our x alone, it's being multiplied by negative 3. So to undo that, we're going to divide by negative 3, and don't forget to do it to both sides. We're left with negative 24 divided by negative 3 is 8, which we now know is equivalent to x. So that's just one of our examples. Thank you for watching this video.